Welcome. How's everybody doing? Let's see. Just getting things set up here. Waiting for people to come on in. It's kind of at an angle. Let's try it that way. There we go. Hey, DP, welcome. First one here. Come on in. I know there's a couple. J Hart, welcome. There's a couple people breaking now. Take a look at them. This has been uh, this has been a disaster. I got to be honest with you. The packages were delayed. Notice, it's Duncan. Welcome. How's everybody doing? There's Larry, friendly face. It's been a couple days. How's things going? Hey Kyle, how are you? It's been I got a notification. So my primary distributor said I didn't get any shipping notification from him yesterday, and he said I texted him, hey, are you shipping that out? And he goes, oh, they just arrived. We're going to ship it out. And then around 4 o'clock, is no shipping notifications. I called him. He says, oh, they're backed up. Like, come on. So, alas, I don't want to bore you with story time, but it was like, oh my goodness. So I get a couple secondary. I get a couple smaller smaller distributors, and he usually gets to me on Thursday, but he didn't ship it out till Thursday, so it must have been the cases were shipped, and then I am one of the last deliveries on the UPS truck, so I'm still sitting here, everybody. I'm still sitting here, and there's only one case today. The smaller distributor, I just get a case from a couple of them. I learned my lesson. I'm going to get 2 cases from a couple of them, so at least one of them will show up on time. It was not as fun as a fun couple of days, and then I wanted to break a few cases today, and they're still being shipped all through the country and stuff like that. So what I do have today is, well, the UPS guy usually shows up around 2:30. So as soon as he shows up, I will get the case out. But I figure we could take a look. Let me make sure everybody understands what's going on here, because I was going to break 2 cases. I was going to even try for 3 cases today, but I know for sure I'm only getting 1 case today. The other 10 cases are showing up on tomorrow, and so the only case we're breaking today is the one that says case 1. Now, if you're not sure if you're in case 1 or case 2, because I didn't post case 3 until once I started seeing all this backlog here, I didn't post case 3 today. So the only one we're going to break is case 1. Don't worry, there won't be any extra shipping. And tomorrow we're going to break case 2, and then we'll start. I have posted tomorrow. I'm going to probably push that back, but tomorrow I have posted the 2 case break, and it depends. Again, it depends on what time the UPS driver shows up tomorrow. If it's in the afternoon, we'll break in the afternoon. If it's in the evening, we're going to have to break in the evening. So yeah, it's just, I feel bad. It's very very unprofessional. So it just kind of, but I will get you. Hopefully you will have. Hopefully all the bad luck is out of the way now with all this shipping stuff, and I'll be able to get you guys some nice hits on this one, because it was just. I mean, everything that could go wrong went wrong. The guy that usually gets me to on Thursday didn't. That's coming today. The guy that usually gets to me on Friday is not coming till tomorrow. I don't know, but this is usually I'm a pretty happy, cheery guy, and I feel bad for looking at her staring at nothing right there. But they'll be here. Usually the UPS guy. It says anywhere between noon and 3 o'clock is what my UPS order tracking. I got it pulled up on the screen here. So have everybody seen any? I've been watching a few people's breaks. There's some nice breakers going on right now. If you're watching them, there's some nice cards. I didn't even do the first off the line. I was a little, I don't know. I hope let me. What do you think? I was wondering about first off the line. If anybody has any opinions, how's it looking? The Reds are nice. The Reds are nice. Anybody got an opinion on first off the line? I see a couple people when I was watching the first off the line breaks. I saw a couple people involved in that. Uh, the if you're gonna make some, remember we're only breaking the ones that say case one today. And if you're not sure if you're pre-bought, not sure if you're in case one or case two, let me know. I can always help you out. I have all the auctions. The auctions are ready. If you want to pre-bid on some of those auctions, I'm going to do a giveaway right now for anything you buy. So I have some offers. I will get to those offers here, whether it's on case one or case two. Whether it's on case one or case two, we're going to do a giveaway right now for offers. I see a few, and I appreciate that. I'm going to accept those and run a giveaway. So take a look. Take a look at what you're looking at here. But like I said, case two. I'll keep saying it just so nobody's confused by it. Case two is going to be broke tomorrow, and like I said, as soon as the UPS driver shows up. If you want to buy in now, fine. I will clone the break when we're done here with case one, and I'll move stuff to auction like we always do. If you want me to move it to auction now, if you want to close up on that, but I won't put any shipping. There'll be no shipping on that one, and we'll just run that as soon as it comes here. Hey, well, Haley fan, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, it was. I just feel this is so unprofessional. You can't, sometimes it's out of your control, but I learned my lesson. Something happens up and you try to come up with a solution so it never happens again. I'm sure you guys do the same thing, especially with you parents out there. Yes, and I figured we're gonna, be making sure whatever I break on the break day, I'm making sure I'm buying it from 2 or 3 different places, so at least someone will get it to me on time. I talked to my main distributor. The problem is he has the best prices, but it's like, well, what do you mean you're not getting to me Saturday? So we had a little discussion, about that. But yeah, like I said, it says just looking at the tracking, and it says the UPS driver is going to be here, you know how they are, anytime between noon and 3. So we'll see we'll see how accurate that is. But while we're doing it, let's do a giveaway right now. Let's run a giveaway for I'm going to run it for case one, which is all the giveaways will be case one. And how about let's do the biggest, as we always do for people who are here on time. So this is how it works. I see the offers, of course. Make your offers. Any buy it now that you purchase. And let's see what the first pop-up giveaway. Of course, we got the other giveaways, and we'll roll the dice like we always do. So get your pre-bids in, get your auctions in right now like we always do. And let's see. We'll roll the dice. There are 29 drivers left in the buy it now for case one. And we'll go with the top 6, the highest price, just to make it a little more exciting for you, a little more lucrative. Try to give everybody a good deal. We'll go with the top 6 drivers here. Get a pen. And the highest 6. Let's see. Our Alex Bowman. Let me see. Let me just go through the list. The highest price drivers that I have right now. Denny Hamlin. We'll put Hamlin. And then who else we got? Who else is still left? I appreciate a lot of people really picked up all their guys. Kevin Harvick. Who else? Richard Petty. Ryan Blaney. Who else we got from case one? Just case one, people. Oh, SVG. Why SVG? Nobody likes SVG anymore. And Tyler Reddick. All right, so we'll definitely Okay, we'll do anybody. If there's one of those that I mentioned, I got the good old probability cube right here. If anybody, there's 7 highest priced drivers. The rest are only $25. Is there any one of those drivers? Alex Bowman, Denny Hamlin, Kevin Harvick. We got Richard Petty, Ryan Blaney, SVG, and Tyler Reddick. Anyone, if you want that one, make an offer on those. Oh, there you go. I see an offer on Kyle Larson. Hey, no problem. I'll accept that as soon as Lance. I'll accept Kyle Larson as soon as we do the giveaway starts, so you get a chance at the giveaway. But anybody you pick up in the buy it nows are eligible. But if there's any one of those drivers I mentioned that you want to reserve for yourself or make an offer on that, otherwise we'll take off. Who do I like? Well, I'm gonna take off Tyler Reddick. I figured we'll give a chance at making an offer on Tyler Reddick. So that's Alex Bowman will be 1, Denny Hamlin's 2, Kevin Harvick's 3, Richard Petty's 4, Ryan Blaney's 5, and SVG is 6. That's what the dice will show. Okay, so when I roll the dice, as you guys, if you're new here, welcome. Nothing wrong with following if you're new here. But what I do is we'll do our first pop-up giveaway, and here comes the dice, and I'll roll the dice, and whatever the dice lands on. So Alex Bowman's 1, Denny Hamlin's 2, Kevin Harvick's 3, Richard Petty's 4, Ryan Blaney's 5, and SVG is 6. Okay, here we go. Here comes the dice. And you see a 4. The dice, you can see it right there, is 4. 4 is Richard Petty. We're going to do a giveaway of Richard Petty here as appreciation for you guys being here on time, ready to go. Okay, so let me change that. So here's how it works. If you're unsure, if you're new, any purchase now, like you have to buy it after I start the giveaway, any purchase after I start the giveaway gets involved in the giveaway. So anything you want, make a purchase, make an offer. I'm going to, here we go. Here is our first pop-up giveaway of the night, just to get everybody going, just to get you started. There's other giveaways going on. Let's see. There we go. Richard Petty, case 1. Start the giveaway. All right, now I'm going to accept all the offers. Don't forget to click. Okay, don't forget to click on anybody you're interested in. There you go. I have accepted all the offers. And any purchase, make an offer. Any purchases, not the auctions though. The auctions we're going to auction off. So get your pre-bids on those auctions. But if you purchase something in this first 5 minutes, anything that's a buy it now, whether this break or next break, you're eligible to jump on and join the free Richard Petty. Right now, Lance has them, and so it's only 5 minutes on that. And then we're going to run the auctions, of course. So if you're interested, look on the buy it nows, make offers on stuff, buy stuff. Sometimes I got to admit, sometimes the offers you save you a little money. Other times the auctions save you a little money. But it's up to you. Okay, but this is only for people who buy in the next 5 minutes. And while you're doing that, I'm going to check on. Now, luckily, I have the perfect doorbell. It's called my it's called my dog. As soon as the UPS person shows up, the dog's going to go crazy. Jesse Love, let's check it out. Jesse Love. Jesse Love is available in case 2. Yeah, I believe case 1 is sold. Jesse Love is T. Hank. T. Hank got Jesse Love in case 1. So if you want case 2, you'll still be eligible for Richard Petty. If there's any, so get your offers in. I see a few offers coming in. Here we go. I just said easy as peasy. And it doesn't matter if it's case 1 or case 2. We're going to only sell case 1 today. Only case 1 is going to be open today. I'm only getting 1 case. This is my, I don't want to say secondary because he's going to be a little bigger. It's a smaller distributor. I don't know if you guys know Southern Hobby. It's a little smaller distributor, but and the prices are a little higher. But I try to diversify, and it bit me both. I'm both distributors, so I'm going to find a third. Does anybody use any of the big box ones like Steel City or Blowout. Does anybody buy from them? I haven't bought from them, but I was thinking about as this was all happening. Thanks for those offers. Thanks for buying stuff. Don't forget to click on a free Richard Petty. Don't forget to click on Richard Petty. Remember, if you're clicking on something that's case 2, okay, if it's on case 2, we're not breaking case 2 today. Yeah, there's a little. Let me see. Let's go look at Sage here. I will put, depending on. Hold on a second. There, I kind of like Sage. I'll put them up for auction. I'll put them up for auction for 15 is what I would start him at on auction. If that's okay, and maybe you get him for 15. Maybe the auction goes. What's that? The Teague. Well, no, I feel very bad about that. It was the perfect storm. Everybody shipped late, and um I talked to my big guy. That's like I it's a release day. You got to get it to me on the release day. We had a little discussion about that. This giveaway is only for people who buy in this 5-minute period. This is a pop-up giveaway. Of course, we'll do the other giveaways that we always do, but this one is for only people who pick up somebody, whether in case 1 or case 2. Only for people who pick up somebody right now. And I accepted all the offers, and I'm going to run some auctions. Don't forget to get your pre-bids on those. What's up, Billy? If you feel you bought in something that I'd be happy to refund you. If that we've been breaking for 2 years here, but I feel bad. I do feel bad. I those guys didn't, and I was going to break 3 cases today. Okay. Oh, good. I was kidding. I feel bad about it. I'm going to do something for people who bought into case 2. Don't worry about that. You're going to get a little prize. I just feel bad. It's unprofessional. I completely agree with, even if Billy was kind of joking. We should get it. Oh, there you go. Look at the giveaway. Who got a free Richard Petty? Okay. No. It's like I said. I try to put on a good show. I try to be and I figured out a way to so this doesn't happen again, but it doesn't help us now. Oh yeah, I will of course tag everybody. Like I said, we're just waiting on the UPS guy, and my UPS guy usually gets here. It's what it says online, anytime between noon and 3. So I've been pushing it back and see. Okay, let's go. Willie, I'll run that for you. You want me to run it for both of them? Okay, here we go. Let's start an auction here. We'll run Sage. Oops, typed it wrong. Here we go. Here's case 1. This is today's case. I'm going to run it as an auction. I'm going to run Sage as an auction right now. Let me set all the auction parameters here. And remember, it's not sudden death. If somebody bids in the last 10 seconds, it resets. Here's Sage. On case 1, this is the one we're breaking today. Thank you, Willie, for starting us off. Yeah, Teague, I agree with you. It's you rely on people to get theirs there, and unfortunately, it backs up. And yeah, I agree. And then I was gonna go to, like, here. I'm in Chicago, so there's a couple card stores around me, about a half hour away. And I called them, and they're like, NASCAR? We don't do NASCAR, And so I was like, oh, okay. Okay, here comes Sage for the second one. Same setup here. Thanks for picking that up. Okay, Willie's got that. I'll get in 2 cases here. Here is for the second one. Give me a second here. Here we go, case 2. Here's stage crown for case 2. There you go. So yeah, here's what's going to happen. Okay, today we're going to break case 1, and the case 2 that we're going to break today also. To that case 2, we're going to break as soon as I get it. I'm going to tag everybody as soon as I get the official when they're going to be here, when the case are going to be here, and there's going to be no extra shipping on that or anything like that. I'll take care of all that for you, and I'll get it to you, and then uh, once I have everything all sorted and ready to go, then I'm going to start the other break. So maybe it'll happen in the evening tomorrow. Maybe it'll happen during the day, depending on how early they get me there. But I was going to break. I was going to break. I ordered 10 cases, and we're going to have some fun. I did not. I did not get any of the first off the line. I was watching it, and then I started like. And some of the red ones are nice. I've seen a few people breaking those. Some of the red ones are pretty nice. But I was like, okay, so let's say you get it for, I think 450 was the low. Now you still got to pay tax on that. Okay. Oh yeah. Hey, thank you, Kyle. That's correct. Sorry I missed that, Billy. Yeah. Tomorrow there's the one that's posted tomorrow is its own thing. We're gonna do another one. We're gonna do another one tomorrow. That's the and if you want to run it again, I got the only thing I got tomorrow is in the late afternoon. I got my son has a soccer game tomorrow. Otherwise, we could as soon as they get here, we could break all day if you want. That'd be fun. I mean, I could spend time with my family a little bit, but the tomorrow's completely separate. That has nothing to do with this break. That's just the Saturday break. I usually do a break on Friday and on Saturday, and then next week. It depends on how people are interested in it. We'll break a little more next week, and then I start doing some mixers with it. But I usually break, a case or two on the release day and a case or two the next day is usually the plan. And like I said, all the best plans, best laid plans, huh? So the on here, what's the best price? Blaney, I could do. Let's see. Again, I put them up for auction just to give everybody a chance if I at the price. And then I see people are putting their bids on the auctions. We're going to run those $5 and $10 drivers. I would auction Ryan Blaney off for 30. I'd start him at 30 if you want. And then remember, in about usually at the bottom of the hour, so in about 8 minutes, we're going to pick the giveaways from the leftover buy it nows. So of case 1 only. So let me run Ryan Blaney. So if there's anyone you want, I could run those. So just call them out. Let me run Ryan Blaney at auction at 35. Here we go. Okay, here comes Ryan Blaney, case 1. This is the one we're breaking today. This is today's break. And good price. Give you a good price. Jay Hart's asking about that one. But I like running it for auction just to give everybody a chance if that's their guy. And otherwise, give you a little deal. And then he asked for Ryan Blaney on case 2. All right, here comes case 2. There you go. Here's case 2. Now remember, we're not breaking case 2 today. So if you want to wait till that shows up tomorrow, there's only one case. UPS is sending only one case. There's only one box. I got 5 boxes coming tomorrow, or 5 packages. 10 boxes coming tomorrow, but I'm only getting. And usually, this distributor I'm getting today's box usually ships it yesterday. It usually arrives yesterday. So this has been a whole fiasco. Everybody's all, and I feel it's very unprofessional. So I apologize for that. Sometimes it can't be helped, but relying on a few people. And then I saw Chandler Smith. Is that right? Let's run up Chandler Smith. He's up at auction, and I'm only gonna do the auctions for case 1 today, and then tomorrow, just to get warmed up, we'll do the auctions for case 2. But if you want to buy it now, that's fine. So he's up for auction now, and I'm going to run the auctions here. I'll give it a little more time, and then why don't we do it now? let's look at the giveaways. Okay, let me look at the giveaways here. The giveaways come from the Buy It Nows. There's 24. Let me get the dice out. There's 24. There's 24 drivers left in the Buy It Now. I just so happen to have my nerdy self a 20-sided dice. Actually, do I have anything bigger than that? My distributor had I kid you not, it was a bag o' dice, it said. So just a bag of dice. Now, I don't think it has a 25-sided dice or 30-sided dice. So just the 20-sided dice. All right, so he literally had what's called a bag o' dice. Nope, I don't see a 20-sided dice in there. So you're like, where does he get all these wonderful dice? He really did have that. Yeah, I'm gonna roll Chandler. Well, Chandler Smith's in the auctions already, so he's not taking not to worry about all the auctions. These are just for the Buy It Nows. So let's roll the dice. Here's how we do it here in case you're new. And don't worry, I feel bad, but it usually runs a lot smoother and a lot more organized. All right, here we go. Let's you can follow along with it. There are 3 giveaways for case 1. And so we just do buyer appreciation number 1, and buyer appreciation number 2, and buyer appreciation number 3. Here's the best. This is the show before we start running the auctions. We're going to run all the auctions. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to roll the dice, and if you just type case 1, there are 24 drivers left, and we pick from those drivers. So I'm going to roll the dice. The first number under 24 is 14. Remember, red and 14. And we'll count from the top. 1, 2, 3, 4. Carl Edwards is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Denny Hamlin's 10, 11, 12. Irvine, 13. J Mac. There we go. There's our first freebie. J McMurray. There is our first giveaway. Let me delete that. That's going to be our first giveaway for case 1. There's our freebie. All right. Let's see. We need a number under 23 now. Nope. First 30. Nope. We'll do the higher number. This is see how my luck is holding out. 38. Come on. Oh man. Not a number. 34. We need a number under 23. Oh my goodness. See? This is luckily, hopefully all my bad luck is going away. Now this is just for case 1. We'll do another giveaways for case 2. Then when case 2, we'll do the same thing. We'll have more giveaways for case 2. 99. Wow. Always willing to give away. There we go. 5. Number 5. Finally a number under 20. Yeah. Might as well give some freebie stuff away. And like we always do, any of the Buy It Nows is where the giveaways come from. So whatever's left, I don't want to lock someone out of their driver. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Carl Edwards. Okay, Carl Edwards is our second buyer appreciation. Carl Edwards is buyer appreciation number 2. And we'll do one more. Let me delete Carl Edwards. All right. There you go. Carl Edwards is a freebie now. And one more. We need a number 23. Nope, we got 22 drivers. 22 drivers left. 24. Wow. Come on. 20. There you go. Red is default. Okay, now also while we're talking, let me count. Well, actually, this is easier to count from the behind. Number 22, 21, SVG. SVG is buyer appreciation number 3. That is our freebies. 1 second. Let me delete that one. Now this is for anybody who's purchased. Anybody who's purchased. That's what the dice says. You never argue with the dice. There's the dice. There's the buyer appreciation. Usually I stick it on the box itself, but come on, UPS driver, where are you? There we go. There's our giveaways for this break, and we'll do no more. We'll do more for case 2. So don't worry, we'll add those to it. Anybody who's in the break is eligible. I'll probably do like a on the giveaways. We'll probably do just for anybody who's in the break, who's eligible. So probably a follower giveaway or just a free giveaway. Anybody who's eligible will be involved in that. So I will definitely I will tag every single person in case 2, and when I post it. But if some people, if you've done this before, I know some people clone the break. So if you've done it before, any help would be appreciated. All right, let's go to the auctions. I just want to make sure I know how to do that. All right, here's how the auctions work. We just go through, and I only run the ones that have pre-bids on them. Okay, so if it does not have a pre-bid on the auctions, then we're just going to group them all together. So get your pre-bids on the ones that you want, or if you want me to put together a little package, but if it has a bid on it already, then that's taken. We're not going to do anything with that. But if it does have a bid on it, we're going to group them together. So for example, the first pre-bid, and I just usually run them alphabetically for one time, Ellen Quickie. Let's go call Wiki. We got start the auction. And remember, it's always 15 minutes, not sudden death, if this is your person. There you go, Steve T. Thanks for starting us off. And we'll go through the alphabet once. We'll run the alphabet once here. And we'll clear off all the auctions. Who wants Quickie? Steve T. There you go. Thanks for starting us off, Steve. I appreciate that. Next up, we're just going alphabetically in the A's. Austin Hill. Here comes Austin Hill. Case 1. Remember, we're only doing case 1 stuff today. There you go. David Moyer. Start. Got it now. Let's see if that holds. Take a look at your pre-bids. Now, who's got David? There you go. There you go. One auction. If you notice the cut sheet, okay, the cut sheet. If you saw that, those are 1-of-1s, and they're a tough pull. So I group them all together. If anybody wants to take a chance on that, I set the price. Okay, we'll see. That might happen too. What time are you going to run the buyer giveaways? I'll usually at the top of the hour. We'll go through all of case 1. So if you want to get back on around 3, I'll probably start them around 3:00. So if I know a couple people are jumping in, there's a few other nice breakers breaking now. So if you want to take a look at them, but just please come back. Don't forget to come back. And anything you grab for tomorrow, there's gonna be 3 more giveaways for tomorrow of the leftovers. And also, while we're talking about it, as you notice, there's a good number of dual and triple autographs. And what we do is for the dual autographs, we roll the dice. We roll the dice, and if you're here, you could call it on what color you want, just to keep it as fair. But only the people who are in that. Now, if it's a triple autograph, well, then that gets a little complicated because if someone has 2 of the 3 drivers, they have the majority, so it's theirs. But if there is everybody has 1, then we'll roll 3 dice. And if there's a tie, we'll just only those 2 win. That's as fair as I can make it. And I've seen those before, and that seems like the best option for it. Okay, back to the auctions, and I'll mention it again as we're getting closer. I'll mention it again. All right, we're running case 1. We're running the pre-bids. Everything that has a pre-bid on it. The first, Chandler Smith. Here we go. Who was asking about Chandler Smith? It's Willie. Willie, here comes Chandler Smith here. We're going to run Chandler Smith now. There you go. Broke card guy. Hey, welcome. I didn't see you come in. Chandler Smith going. And remember, it's not sudden death. So you jump in. It'll reset back to 10. Did you get that one? There you go. Congrats on that. Way to grab that. And Ready, how are you? I'm glad you're here. I'm sorry about the whole shipping thing. I wish I feel a lot more comfortable if my dog was barking and the first case showed up. Here is a little Heim time. We'll go Corey Heim. 1 second. There's a click. We're only doing one case, right? We're only doing the first case today. And then if you're in case two, and if you're not sure if you're in case two, just check your description. I went through and I added case one or case two in every single driver's name. But if you before I did it, I wasn't thinking this was going to happen, so I just put it in the description. So if you're not sure if you're in case one or case two, it does say break one or break two in the description. I was going to do break three also, but I that like I said, the best laid plans that didn't work out too well. So make sure you know which case you're in. I don't want to pull that 101 and you're like, oh, it's mine. But I'm in case two. I feel this is like I said, I feel it's unprofessional. I'm trying here. Here we go. Here is a little Heim time. Heim time. Willie J. Willie J's got him at 10. Hey, no, I appreciate that. Randy, I'm glad I appreciate the support. Like I said, it feels weird. Who's got that? Willie J's got him right now. 3 seconds left. How we doing there? There you go, Willie. Those are all yours. And we got I got my son has a soccer game today at 6. So maybe hopefully we'll be done and I'll be shipping them to you. Get the little shipping notifications by 6. I want to get you your cards as soon as I can. You could always do that. Well, how did those first off the lines go? Like I said, I don't. Of course, I don't want to. I just felt. Here's my lie. Here's my reasoning, and again, I'd be happy to hear what you have to say. If let's say I got him for $450. Well, Panini has tax on that. My tax is close to 10%. So let's just keep it easy. Let's say we had $40 more to the first off the line. So now we're getting the boxes at $490. Well, Whatnot, even though Whatnot's a very good service, I appreciate everything they do. They take 10-15% off the top. And so then it was like, well, are the 2 red cards, and they're autographs and they're nicely numbered, but are they worth that? So I had my finger. I was like, oh, I'm gonna buy a case, and then I was like, okay, let's just wait, see if I get them at 400, and then it disappeared at 450 or 425. I tried to buy it 425 and I couldn't get it. So that was my logic. So I always tell myself, if I have any doubts, I need to step back. And so that was my thought. See, Perk, yeah. If I was running the numbers, and I was, not that that's anything anybody else that got him. I'm sure there's some nice things out there, but I was a little nervous. I was a little nervous on that. So that was my logic. If that anybody else was on that. All right. So I was just going through. Here is. Well, that's what I wasn't sure. Now, if I could get more Prism, I like the first off the line Prism. Those were nice. I think that was affordable. Okay, I thought that was affordable, and it was worth. I think you could have gotten it for, I forgot the exact number, but I felt it was worth it. Here comes, and then I did buy a bunch of. I bought a bunch of first off the line Prime. I really like Prime. I wish they did it for 1 year and they backed off on it. I like the Prime. I like the jumbo patches on that. Yeah. If I could see, I like those Prisms. The Prisms I think were worth it. I think the Prisms were okay. All right, we're sorry going back to that. Hey, it's all about discussing too, not just selling here. All right, let's go through. We're going through the pre-bids, and I was in the D's. I'll run through it again. I saw some people were in Daniel Hemrick, and then if they're, I'll switch a bunch to auction for the case 2. But I'm gonna only run those auctions tomorrow, and I will tag everybody who's in there. I'll tag everybody. Doesn't matter to me. Who's got that? Kyle FB. Kyle FB has Daniel Hemrick right now. Let's see if it holds. There you go. Well, thanks, Kyle. I appreciate that. How about little Davey Allison? Here comes Davey Allison. RH. Mr. Jonathan. Little Davey Allison. How's that, hopefully? Let's see what that goes. Got him for $10. Nice deal. Nice deal. Let's keep it going. Just running a few. How about a little Greg Biffle? A little Greg Biffle here. Anything that has a pre-bid on it. Remember, I'm only running the ones that have pre-bids on them. So yeah, and like I said, I think it's also because I'm a set guy. That's why I'm like still tearing up about Chronicles. But I'm a set guy. I like putting sets together. I think that's fun. So I'm not a like if I get I get a Dale Earnhardt 101. Of course that's a nice one. But that'll put on my wall of fame. But I like putting sets together. So NT's not a big set. The last big set I put together, I got to go all like the thicker cards. I got to go all the way back to what was the last big? Probably the Immaculates in Chronicles. Remember there were 2 per box back in 2022. That was the last thick card set I put together. I like that set. I don't know if anybody remembers that. All right, here's Harry Gant. Little Harry Gant going on right now. There you go, Steve T. It's a good deal, $5. You never know. That's probably the last thick card set I put together. And I finished my select, even my high number. I finished my trackside, my entire select. The trackside was the hardest. But there goes Steve T. That's all for you. How about a little Jake Garcia? Let's run that. Jake Garcia. Happening right now. Pop's Kids. Pop's Kids bidding on that. Thank you. Remember, we're only running case 1 today. You can purchase stuff in case 2, and I'll tag you when I'll tag you when the packages show up. There you go, Papa's Kids. Thank you for that. And we're in the Jays. We're in the Jays. Have a little Joe Nemechek. Here comes Joe. Larry W. Here's the giveaways. Also, if you're not in this break yet, there's the giveaways. You can see what we run those. I've told everybody we're running those at 3 o'clock. We'll start running them at 3. And like I said, I feel a lot better when those cases are here. Here comes Josh Williams. There's Josh Williams. The mullet. The mullet's happening right now. Who's got him? Broke card guy. There you go. That's all yours. Congrats. And just going through some of the auctions for case 1. We're on Matt Mills. We're in the M's, little Matt Mills. There you go. There's Matt Mills happening. How's Matt Mills doing? Budman. Budman, got him right now. 7 seconds left. Remember, resets back to 7. Thank you. And then in the M's, after I think we're done with the M's. So here comes Nick Sanchez. There's Nick Sanchez. Nick Sanchez going for Budman. Still has him. Let's see if it holds. Thank you, Budman. I appreciate that. And we're just going through the alphabet. We'll go back through. I saw there was a few more I missed. but we'll go. I'm just doing them alphabetically as we go. How about Raja? Here's a little Raja. Here we go. Raja Caruth. How about MJ? MJ, thanks for starting that bid off. Let's see, how's Raja doing? Does it hold up? Congratulations, MJ. There you go. That's yours. And how about little Ryan Newman? Let's start Ryan Newman here. Oh, Archie, I didn't even see you show up. Archie, thanks for being here. Picking up Ryan Newman. Let's see if it holds. How you doing, Archie? Hopefully pretty well. Congratulations. Got a little Ryan Newman. And I think the R's are good. And we'll come back to, of course, how about Sam Meyer? Let's go in the S's. Here's Sam Meyer happening. Budman. Picking up Sam Meyer. Let's see. Just going through the auctions now and like I said, we'll group all those. If there is any ones you want to group up together, we'll group those up at the end. That's what we usually do. And then what do we got? We got Tanner Gray. Taco Truck. Hey, here, let me run through these. I'll take a look. Tanner Gray. We started Tanner. It's at 13 right now. Now remember, we're only doing case one today. I feel obligated to keep repeating that. Yeah, Taco, I'm going to get to that. Let me just, Archie, we started Tanner Gray here. Let's see. So if I look at Kevin Harvick, as always, I'll try to give you a good deal. I could run him at 40, and I'd run it at as an auction. I'd run it as that's another thing about the phone. I usually do everything on the computer. Okay. Oh, Taco Truck, you get a 1-on-1 today? Oh, I'd like to see that. Congratulations. Oh, congrats. I can run Kevin Harvick. I can run him right now for you since you're here. Here is, I could run it at 40. There you go. Congrats. Yeah, if you could send me a picture, I'd love to see it. Kevin Harvick 101. It's the one, the close finish. Oh, yeah, I'd like to. I watched it. Here's Kevin Harvick at 40. I could run that. That's probably the best I could do on that. Again, depends on, I got to get to a certain price level. Once we get to a certain price level, I could lower it, but I got to pay for the boxes. Nope, that's okay. Yeah, the second case, I will not break the second case today. There's just the only distributor that's actually getting it to me today is one case. So I will tag everybody as soon as it shows up tomorrow. I'll tag everybody and run it. I'd like to do it during the day. And remember, I have another break posted. Usually, you guys know, I do a break on the release day and a break the next day. And so the break that's posted already has nothing to do with these cases. This is I'd like to do 2 cases. I wanted to do 3 cases today, but the break posted already has nothing to do with this. We're going to do all case 1 stuff here. And as soon as the dog starts barking, that means the UPS driver's here. So we'll go be able to pick up that box. And if I'm trying to think of what's the worst case scenario, if something happens, I'll clone. And I talked to somebody about how to clone the break. And so you won't have to pay any extra shipping or anything like that. And we'll just start it up again tomorrow. Because I don't want to charge anybody extra shipping and stuff. I don't want to create a new break, but I'll tag everybody who's in this break, and then hopefully you'll be here to watch the break. And if not, then we'll be able to. It's all saved. You can always watch it later. But yeah, it's unfortunately I've learned a valuable lesson of relying on the people who are supposed to get you the cards. Both companies kind of poop the bucket. How do you say it nicely? both companies kind of didn't show up. So either I do a third company, or a couple suggestions not do a release day break, because you know this is the worst case scenario that could happen, but it happened. So I feel okay. Yeah, I was going to ask that, broker. I have not bought. I bought from the those distributors. I don't know if anybody knows some bigger ones and some smaller ones, but like if you've heard of Peachtree National, if you've heard of um, I just call them SHS, Southern Hobby, Southern Hobby. If you've heard of uh, those are Steel City. Is anybody? I mean, I have not purchased from them yet. I know Steel City usually has some nice racing stuff. It shows up every once in a while. Are they? And as I said, that's my definite fallback. I'm just gonna buy if I'm gonna do a break. I'm gonna buy from them also, just so. And what time would this? So people are saying Steel City. Okay, okay. What time are they usually pretty good on their shipping? Like I said, this is the first time this has ever happened to me, where I was going to do a day break. Usually, I get one of the distributors, Southern Hobby, usually gets it to me the day before, and so I never have to worry about this. Okay, from the all right, all right. Well, thanks. I appreciate Steel City then. I appreciate that. And it's usually on time and stuff. Is Dave and I like I said blowout car. The ones I'm thinking of is uh blowout. Oh, it's they like usually on Wednesday from one of the distributors. On Wednesday, I usually get it. I get notification. It shows up on Thursday, and then I can release it on Friday. On the other one usually releases on Thursday, and it gets to me on Friday, no problem. But I usually have there's a backup. So the one that gets on Thursday, that's why I could always do a break. I used to do breaks at 10 o'clock. I could always do a break on release day at 10 o'clock. Well, the guy with one case didn't ship till yesterday, and it's supposed to be here today. And the UPS is who they use. It's going to be here today. It usually has. And but then the big one, I ordered 10 cases from a bigger distributor, and he said he couldn't ship till today. They said they didn't. The truck for National Treasure didn't show up until yesterday late, so he's going to ship today. So unfortunately, it's. But UPS did send, and they said it's out for delivery, and it says it's going to be here until they said between 1 and 3. I'll check the website. All right, sorry. Back to the cases. Back to our case one. So I want to say it did probably back up because both distributors didn't get until Thursday. They didn't get the Panini case. Hey, I don't want to jinx it because we're always complaining that Panini didn't make its first release date, and so it did make the release date, April 16th, April 18th. They've been saying April 18th for 2 months now, so they did make the release date. And the breaks I saw, I think I only saw one redemption. The ones I was watching. Has anybody seen a huge amount of redemptions? We'll see when ours show up. We'll see what happens there. But yeah, the one I saw said just, yes, how true, Numchamp, how true. That is very well said. The last product of 2024 is in the middle of 2025. Oh, a little Deegan dual redemption, very nice. Yeah, they did toss some 2023 cards in, and I saw that. All right, let's go back to the auctions here. Okay, let's finish up the teas. We got Thad Moffitt. Thad Moffitt here. Oh, really? I did not see a 2021. Now some of the stickers, they're always trying to get rid of a Joey Goss. He must have signed everything they pushed in front of him because we're still getting some Joey Goss stickers. There you go. See Pert. And then in the tees, here comes Tim Richmond. Oh, they're an insert. Okay, we'll see. Here's Tim Richmond. Archie trying for Tim Richmond there. Lock that in, see how that goes. There you go. Hopefully we'll get some nice stuff for you. Yeah, hopefully we'll get some. I was skunked for 10 cases on the White Sparkle, and then the last two case breaks I did a week ago and 2 weeks ago, both had an autograph in it. And so it comes around. The probability all comes around. Here is a little Ward Burton from case one. Ward Burton. Let's run that. Steve T. Steve T picked that one up. And like I said, if you're new, I'm only running the ones that have pre-bids on them. So we'll take a look at that. Check those pre-bids out. Thanks, Steve, for a little Ward Burton for you. And then let's go back and see if I missed any on the pre-bids. We got, there you go. We got Brett Moffitt. Let's run through the alphabet one more time. Here comes Brett Moffitt. Baker 2024. There's Brett Moffitt. There you go. That helped for you. And then no more B's. So let's take up Christian Rose. How about a little Christian Rose here? Let's run Christian Rose. There you go. There's Christian Rose. Willie J. Christian Rose. Hey, $5. Never know. Now, if you do get skunked, if there's nothing shows up, if I'm sorting all your drivers and you do not have anything to ship, I will ship you. Either I have extra packs of 2024 Donruss, or I have extra packs of 2024 Prism. The Prisms are the blaster boxes green. They're green blasters. So I have extra packs of those. I'll send you a few packs. I'm not sending you nothing. I got to send you something. I would feel guilty about that. And then all case two, every case two person is getting at least one pack of Prism also, just as my way of, inconveniencing you since it was I feel bad. That's not professional, and the things should have showed up, but there's nothing I could do about it except complain, and I'm not a complainer. Here's Dale Jarrett. Dale Jarrett has a pre-bid on him. Let me run that. There you go. Who's got that? Indy. And who knows? Hey, somebody. No one sent me back an autograph yet. I always do that with the cases of NT because I hate being skunked. That's always, being skunked is the worst that can happen. So I always do that with the cases of NT. And a couple people sent back. They got the best one that someone. I always say, send me a picture. If you get something good, I'd love to share it with everybody. Someone got a black Chase Elliott, so it's out of 9, door number. I think 5 out of 9. That was the best one. No one sent me back that said they got an autograph yet, but hopefully it could be you. So I just don't want people to be. It's no fun being skunked. I understand that. All right, so give me we're going to start the giveaways. Like I said about 3 o'clock. Let me, so take a look at the auctions. There are 27 auctions left. What I'm going to do is let me move the case one, and this is the best on the buy it nows. If you look at the buy it nows in case one, there's 21 left. I'm going to put the best price I can do. Okay, I'm going to, let me see. So Alex Bowman, I'm going to change those to auctions, and then we'll start doing some giveaways here. All right, so give me a second here. Everybody go get a drink or something. And this is, I usually go about 60% when I move it over to auction. I'm going to move these to auction, usually about 60%. Let me move all these to auction, and then Give me a second here. So this is only case one. If you want to pick up something from case two, it's completely up to you. But we're breaking case two tomorrow. And again, that has nothing to do with tomorrow's break. It's just I'm only getting one case today from this distributor. So it's the best I could do with this current situation. And I've learned a few vital lessons. Learned a few vital lessons today. All right, let me move all the buy it nows that are in break one. And if they're $25, for example, if it's a $25 driver, I'm going to post them at 15 if that entices you. Plus, there's some giveaways here. There's some giveaways going on. And if you're just joining us, welcome. And take a look at these auctions. I didn't see any of them in buy it now, so I'm sorry, any offers on these. So I'm just going to move them all into. And it's the best price I could do. Hold on, give me a second here. Here we go, Denny Hamlin. The best I could do on Denny Hamlin, for example, I could go 40 on that. And then Eric Jones. Ernie Irvine. Yeah, give me 1 second. Just a couple more here. And then we'll start some giveaways. Justin Allgaier. Let's see. Oh, Kurt Busch. Kurt Busch still available. Kurt Busch is. Martin Truex still available for 20. And move them all to auction here. Matt Kenseth is 15 now. See if I can give you. If there's somebody you are looking for, let me know. Did anybody pick up? I'm sorry, I don't want to get distracted here. Let me finish this. There's Tyler Reddick. I can do Tyler Reddick at 30. Those are my. When you're saying like, what's the best I give? There's $30 for Tyler Reddick, and I put them all in the auction. So the only thing left for case one, is in the auction part. So take a look at the auctions here. Those are the only, and those are the like $5 auctions. I could do a bundle. Yeah, that's a good word for it. I could do a bundle on something, but I will still put it up for auction. I will still just to give everybody a fair chance at it. So if there's an offer, give me 1 second. I have to. If anybody knows the analogy, see a man about a dog. Give me 1 second. Everybody go get a drink and come back. I'll be right back. All right. Sorry about that. Had to step away for a second. Getting old. Getting old. Can't. All right. All right. So if you take a look at what is available right now on Case One, now somebody was asking about a bundle. I can put a bundle together for you if there's a group of people that you're looking for. If there is somebody that you're looking for, let me know. Let me know. We could put Danica. I would, yes, but somebody put a pre-bid on already, so I don't want to. Is that you, Ninja? Did you put? That's me. Okay, so let's see. Give me a second with the pen, with the magic pencil. Let's see, Danica. I'll give you a little deal there. If there's a group that you want, let's see. Taylor Gray, right? Taylor Gray, and Matt. Let's see, second here is. I'll take $5 off. It comes out to 40, but I could put that. But I'll still put it up in an auction, just in case anybody would like that deal. Also, give me a second to type this in. I'm going to change Danica's. It's just helpful when I'm shipping these. Also, let me delete Matt Kenseth. Delete that. And Taylor Gray. I always get those. Delete those, and we'll put them right on Danica's one. Taylor Gray and Kenseth. There you go. Taylor Gray and Kenseth. Taylor, I bundled Taylor Gray with Danica. Who got that? Ninja got that first. And I put it at 35. I'll start that auction at 35. Let me confirm that. And those are grouped together. And let me start the auction. If anybody else wants anything like that, let me know. Let me know. There you go, Ninja. That's what you were looking for. Those three. A bundle. I didn't call it a bundle. I'm glad. There you go. Congrats. That's for you. And then take a look. If there's anybody else that's you're looking for, those are probably the best I could do on those prices there. And I'm going to start the giveaways here. I said I would do them at 3, and it's a little past 3 right now, but we're going to start on these. Let's see. Hold on a second. First giveaway. Take a look right there. The first giveaway. Now, this is for anybody who's purchased. This is the buyer appreciation giveaway. Anybody who's purchased anything in this break, and we're going to do some more tomorrow. Remember, I say it again just one more time. I know it gets repetitive, but one more time. If you have case 2 is not being broke today. I'm only getting one case today, and I'll be honest with you. The UPS said it's supposed to be here between 12 and 3, and it's 3 now, and it's not here. So I'll look up the email and see what they say. But just being upfront. But like I said, hopefully I'm good for it after breaking on Whatnot for 3 years. It's just I feel very unprofessional about this, so we're giving some bonuses away here. But the dog is barking right now, so this might be a good sign. But I'm going to run the first giveaway here. This is for J Mac. There's a lot of barking going on upstairs. Here is giveaway. If you have purchased anything, if it's anything you've purchased in this one, this is for you. So don't forget to click on that. Anything you've bought, there's the first giveaway. And I'm going to look at the auctions here. If anybody has a pre-bid, now don't worry, I will not hold off the break. I will not. Hopefully that dog barking is a good sign. You can see it with me. Oh, and there's my lovely wife. You're on national TV, Carrie. Oh, you got a package. Oh, yeah, I do. Oh, sorry. Are you talking to me? Thank you.
Is this what you were waiting for?
This is what I was waiting for. Thanks. Everybody's pretty happy. It's sitting right in my hand right now.
Oh, good.
Let's here. You can watch while we're and please consider. I'm gonna turn the camera here. Okay, it's time. It's break time. Hold on. We're gonna turn the camera the other way so you can watch. This is how you see. There you go. We're gonna turn it around. You can see my. There's the package. Let's see. As we go, might as well have a little fun right here. Oh, let's see. We got it. Let's see what's in here. Maybe if I. Now you think they never make a mistake, so it won't be too lucky to get. All right. Oh, we got a couple boxes in here. Oh, there's more. There's if anybody's a football person, I think I got a few. 1 second. I think we got a few Phoenix boxes of football Phoenix. Let's see, maybe one. Yes. Let's see what we get here. If anybody's a football person, if you're looking for that, hey, give them credit. Like I said, this little smaller company. There it is, right there. How we doing? Well, put it right there. That's a very nice sign. Let me tell you. All right, there we go. Sorry to make you dizzy. Anything, get people had success with like completely closing the program down, just completely, even doing the swipe and shutting the program down, even shutting your phone off and restarting. And people said it worked for them for some reason. Yeah, that's what Budman's saying. Let me put this. Here's the giveaways. We're running JMac right now. JMac is running right now. There's the case. Like I said, I will let you know more. I'll tag everybody. And when the second one, when the other cases are showing up, well, here, while I got my email open, it says, well, the delivery for tomorrow, they're not, their label was just created. They didn't ship. They said anytime before 7 p.m. So it might be an evening break, maybe not. Like a few times says I did not buy, but I bought. Yeah, I did say it did. People can't get. It's not letting any people can't get in history. Yeah, I'm not honestly. I'm not sure how that's. The first thing I set up was the giveaway, so it should be anybody. Well, why don't I do this? How about this? For everybody who's here now, well, let's let this go. Here's what I'll do. I'm gonna do another giveaway. Let's see who's the highest priced driver I got here. We'll do this just so everybody gets a chance. I feel bad, and I'm nicer now that this is this. How about Kevin Harvick? Okay, we'll do this. Kevin Harvick looks like okay. Give me a call. Kevin Harvick, first one to say Kevin Harvick or Tyler Reddick or Alex Bowman. Those are the three. I'd say the three highest priced ones. Tyler Reddick, Alex Bowman. I got two for Tyler Reddick, one for Alex Bowman. Hold on here. Let's do this giveaway first. John Racer's got it. John Racer. We got Tyler Reddick. Who's the vote? Who's the vote? We're just gonna do okay. In fact, yeah, I'm going to make all the, before I do the next giveaway, I'm going to make all the, well, while I'm doing that, here we go. So I'm going to roll the dice. I'm going to roll the dice. Kevin Harvick, so we go Bowman. So this way, Bowman, 1 second, Bowman, what did I say? Bowman, Harvick, Reddick. Bowman, Harvick, Reddick, 1, 2, 3. Bowman, Harvick, Reddick, Bowman, Harvick, Reddick. Number 5, Bowman, Harvick, Reddick, Bowman, Harvick, Kevin Harvick. Kevin Harvick is the, I'm going to just do a, anybody who's here right now, giveaway. Here comes Kevin Harvick. Let me do this. This is for everyone who's here right now. You definitely get involved in this. Anybody who's here right now, giveaway for Kevin Harvick. Jump on in. Nothing wrong with following, nothing wrong with following. But it's not a follower giveaway. It's nothing like that. It's if you're here right now, while I switch a few to $1, all the $5, I'm going to switch all the $5 to $1. Click on that. Kevin Harvick, anybody who's here right now, giveaway. Just have a little fun here. I'm going to switch all the $5 to $1. Can everybody click on this now? Is that working for you? If you bought before the stream, you couldn't. No, it shouldn't it be? If I thought as soon as the giveaway is posted, anybody who buys after that giveaway can get involved in it. Please tag your friends. Nothing wrong with following if you're new here. Yeah, well, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna send an email to. I'm changing all the $5 drivers to $1, but I'm gonna send an email. I'm gonna say this is happening. Okay. That was not my fault. I have no idea why the giveaway some people can and some people can't get in a giveaway. I know I gotta back Whatnot a little bit here. I don't think they're not they're I don't think it's that bad. It's hold on, sorry, hit delete. David Inman. So I'm gonna put every $5 driver a $1 driver. I'm leaving them as auction. So if you're like not sure, and it shouldn't charge you any more shipping or anything. So and David Inman, that's a nice $1 driver. Jake Drew, I don't know if that's a nice $1 driver. No, it's Whatnot's providing the service. I do, and for those of you that have heard my spiel, I have a website. I'm going to update my website, and I don't know. It's not like I'm going to get off of Whatnot. I don't think Whatnot's that bad, but that I'm in full control of. Whatnot, we got to go with how Whatnot, rules and regulations and stuff like that. So if you're nothing wrong with following United Sports Cards here on Whatnot as we talk about it. I moved all the $5 drivers to $1 drivers, and it's up to you. And we're just gonna, if the other ones don't sell, if you want to pack a bundle, I can do a bundle for you. But if those don't sell, then we're just gonna, I could try to do a little better on them if you're thinking of somebody. But Parker Chase, $1 can't buy anything for Parker Chase. And Tommy Joe, there's Tommy Joe, $1. There are 44 auctions left. And so get your pre-bids on stuff. If you're looking at something and you're like, hey, can you do a little better? Like I said, we just got to get to a certain number that I paid for the boxes. We got to get to a certain number on this. And if you're, we're close. I'll be honest, we're close. I just can't lose money. My wife, if you've heard her on camera, I cannot lose money. That's the mandate she gave me. So if you have not clicked, we got 1 minute left. It's just a free Kevin Harvick to anybody who's here and who's putting up with my shenanigans today. And remember, this is only case one. We're only breaking one case. So a little Kevin Harvick freebie right there. And nothing wrong with following. If it's not a follower giveaway, but if you want a follower giveaway. Austin. Austin Cindric. I could run Austin Cindric. Let me run him at $5. See if that's worth it for you. Here's Austin Cindric going at $5. If that's take a chance on that. And get your pre-bids in if you're like, oh, I'm kind of want to click on that, but I could do a little better. Like, there you go. See? David Moore knows how this works. If you nothing wrong with Brennan Jones, $5. Here comes Brennan Jones for $5. There you go. There's Brennan Jones. And here comes Kevin Harvick. Last chance. Click on Kevin Harvick. Click on Kevin Harvick. Last chance. 5 seconds left. Who's getting a free just for being here? Kevin Harvick. Who's getting a freebie? It's going to Archie. There you go, Archie. Congrats. Little freebie there. There you go. I'm going to run the net now. Whatever you need to do. Again, this is nothing to do with me, so don't get mad at the guy running the giveaway. Here's our second buyer giveaway. That's for Carl Edwards. Carl Edwards giveaway. And then we got SVG as buyer giveaway number 3. All right, let me look at some of the auctions. We're going to run the auctions here on the pre-bids. Here comes, I'll just run them in order. Here's Corey LaJoie, running that one right now. Yeah, I you know what? Nothing wrong with, you could copy the stream, like tell when you, I'm going to send an email too, to Whatnot, say, hey, what's going on with this? What's the actual, algorithm that you use here? There you go. Mookie got that one. And so tell me which one. I'm going to just run in the auctions here, run in the dollar auctions. What I see here, I saw Christopher Bell. We'll get that going. I'm going to try to run the dollar auctions now, just so anybody who's like not getting in on something. Yeah, Teague, I can run that one, but I'm going to run some of the dollar ones now. So if you're like not sure, I'm running the lowest price ones first. Anything on the low end, it's like here comes Dale Inman for $1. After Dale Inman, we're going to do Jake Drew for $1. So if you're like not sure if you're getting in on these giveaways, I know that's kind of, pick up $1 one. Yeah, the Algier, I'm going to run Teague. I'm going to run Tyler Algiers when Allgaier. I'm sorry, is that who you're talking about? Tyler Allgaier. I'm going to run that one in a second. I'm just trying to run the dollar ones to get people who have not been involved and who said they can't get in on the. Yeah, it's no, this is the giveaway thing is a big deal. I've seen a few people it happens to. Okay, I've seen a few people that it kind of happened to where they're like, I pre-bid and I can't get in on the giveaway. Here's Brendan Poole. So, yeah, maybe I'll call somebody, right? That shouldn't be. That shouldn't be it. If we're putting a giveaway together, and I thought the rule was as long as anything purchased after the giveaway, is part of the giveaway. Here's Jeff Burton. Here's Jeff Burton going on right now. We'll do Jeb after that. I'm just doing the cheap ones so people can get a chance at the giveaway. And then we'll get to, I saw Tyler Allgaier, and then I saw a Christopher Bell. I saw someone asked about Christopher Bell, and then someone asked about Tyler Reddick. Will be right there. Yeah, well, no, see, it's not the same person. It's some people bought pre-stream and they're fine, and other people didn't buy pre-stream and it's not fine. Oh, Teague, look at that. Muted words. Tyler Reddick giveaway. Did you say something? Did you say a potty word in there, Teague? Here is AJ, the dinger. Here's the dinger coming. And then Kyle Petty for $1. We'll go to that one next. Just trying to do another giveaway. Let's have a little fun. Here's Kyle Petty. Yeah, that's on the list. I'm gonna call somebody. I sent an email once or twice already that this happened, and I just got the hey, thanks for the email. We're looking into it. Maybe I'm gonna give a call because I'm big and powerful, you know. Oh, thanks, Kyle. I appreciate that. Yeah, because I have a lot of pull and whatnot. But hey, I'm persistent. I'm nice. I'm kind, but I'm persistent. We gotta get to the bottom of this. And to be honest, my background's in programming, so come on, let me see the code. I'll help you out. Here is Tommy Joe. Tommy Joe. Oh, wait, 10 seconds left on buyer giveaway. Here comes Carl Edwards. Who's getting a free Carl Edwards here? Let's see. Run. Papa's Kids. Papa's Kids. There we go. Congrats. Okay. Let's get a few more of the dollar ones in here. And then the last one is SVG. SVG is our last giveaway. Here's Tommy Joe. There's Tommy Joe going at $3 right now. So if you're not sure about grab one of the cheapies. And then I saw a few offers. I'm gonna run through those. Here's Jeremy Clements. Let's start that one. There you go. There's Jeremy Clements. And then Tyler Eckram. We'll go to Tyler Eckram after this. Well, hey, like I said, I don't want to appear all altruistic, but this is fun for me. This is my hobby. It's not my get rich quick scheme or anything like that. I know there's so many, I see breakers are come in and then after 6 months they're gone. And they're selling for too high a price, or worse, they're tackling people at Walmart trying to get boxes and stuff like that. So I'm having fun. And as long as I can't lose money, my wife said, and she's here now today, so she's listening. Yeah, did you see all those? That's I was thinking about the Pokemon. And I know nothing about, but my sons want Pokemon. My sons, they like that stuff. And I'm like, they don't know how to play the game. But yeah, I don't want to say anything. All right, so how about this? Okay, so I saw the Christopher. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. Now the cut signature, I if anybody wants to take a chance on that, those cut signatures, they're one out of one. And honestly, I set the price at 25 because if it shows up, I'd keep it. So I think they're cool, but I very much doubt that they're gonna happen. So here, let's just do this. I'm gonna set the rest of there's did anybody see a cut signature yet? The rest of the not, but like I said, I collect sets, but those cut signatures look cool. I just like the idea of that. Like it's like a Babe Ruth. I'm a set. It's like I just like the idea of that you got a cut signature going on. All right, here's Daniel Suarez. There's a couple pre-bids. Let me run through those. Here's Daniel Suarez happening right now. Hey, Screechmore, I didn't even see it. Hey, I'm glad you're here. Don't worry, got one more giveaway, SVG. So, and I'm going to try to entice everybody in SVG. Yeah, oh, there you go. See? Cheeks, he's one of me. I agree. Let me do. Here's Eric Jones. Here's Eric Jones going on right now. Here, let me tell you. Here, Cheeks, ready? Ready? People seen this before, but ready? I like building sets too. There's my sets. There's my sets, and there's more sets than that one too, way back there. I like building sets. That's my collection. So I will say I don't. If it's a cool card, I'm gonna keep it. I'll save it a cool card. You'll see one of the first things I'm doing over the summer is I'm putting up my single cards right there on that wall. I got to figure out how to do that. And if anybody has a nice picture of how they display their cards, I'd love to see it. Because I looked up a few, but I haven't. I haven't. I don't know what I want to do because I want to put them in cases and stuff, but we'll see. I'm not sure how to do that. So if anybody has any suggestions, but I don't have many singles, enough to put on a wall. I have, but I'm a set guy. I got to have the set. So unfortunately, I don't display the sets very much. All right, here's what I'm gonna do, just so we can open up this box because I've been talking way too much. I'm gonna run SVG giveaway, but I'm gonna change every driver to $10, and that's the best I can do. And even Christopher Bell, someone offered 15, but I'll still put it at 10. The cut signature, I'm not, because I might, want to keep those if that does show up. But Denny Hamlin 10. I'm gonna put everybody at 10, and then if I'm only gonna do the pre-bids. If there's no pre-bids, then we're not going to run it, and it's just a house. It's a house driver. Yeah, John Hunter. I know someone pre-bid John Hunter, but I'm gonna still change it to 10. I know you pre-bid at 15, but I'm gonna be fair about it. I'll change it to 10. Someone asked for Justin Allgaier. I put him at 10. And if it's not a pre-bid, I'm not going to run it. And we got 5 minutes left in the break. Here we go. Martin Truex, 10. We'll put everybody at 10. And if it doesn't have a pre-bid, then there'll be house drivers. And if they show up, if that 101 shows up, then it's at my discretion to keep it, or because sometimes there's good trade bait. I'm not a Ty Gibbs guy, but if I know a Ty Gibbs collector, I got a Justin Allgaier collector. So that's good trade bait for me. But if you pick them up, Tyler Reddick, 10. I put everybody else at 10. I'll give you a second to look through that. Let me run SVG. And like I said, I'm only going to do the ones that have pre-bids on it. So our last giveaway of the day is SVG. Here we go. SVG start now. That was for the giveaway. And I apologize if something's happened and you can't click on it. And I'm only running the ones that have pre-bids on it. Here we go. We're going to start. Just go off the list. Justin Allgaier is starting us first. And we'll try to get as many as we can in the 15-second breaks. And last chance, if you do want someone in case 2, remember, case 2's not breaking today. Case 2's breaking as soon as they show up tomorrow. I will tag every single person in the break. Here is Ernie Irvine. I'll tag every single person. But if you want to pick them up now, I will not add extra shipping. There'll be free shipping in that break. So you'll get it. You'll be fine. So if you want to make an offer on them now, or you can wait till tomorrow, it's up to you. Because I will tell you honestly, I don't have those cases in hand now. They're supposed to be delivered tomorrow. But there's a break already tomorrow that has nothing to do with what we're doing today. That tomorrow's break that has nothing to do with it. This is just, I wanted to do 2. I want to do 3 cases today, but only one's going to show up today, unfortunately. Here's Denny Hamlin for $10. Can't beat that. Don't forget to click on SVG. Denny Hamlin for 10. And where's it going right now? Everything's $10. Yeah, it's and I'll still have giveaways in that one too. We'll still have giveaways. Maybe I'll set all the auctions for $1 just to make sure everybody gets a chance. Here is Tyler Reddick for 10. Martin Truex on deck. Alex Bowman in the hole. Tyler Reddick going on right now. Ooh, ready? That's a nice deal. Let's see if it holds. White sparkles. Whoever the driver is on the white sparkle gets the white sparkle. Oh, here's Tyler Reddick happening. Who got that? T got that. There you go. Here is Martin Truex. Try to click on it. Martin Truex going on right now. But I would still, I'd say if they get 5 or 6 or 10 every day, people saying, hey, these giveaways, it's not working, they got to do something about it. There you go, Budman. Budman got a little Martin Truex right there. Here is Alex Bowman. Alex Bowman for 10. Let's see, after Alex Bowman, we'll go Ty Gibbs. Ty Gibbs next. Who got that? Alex Bowman. There's a nice deal, Cheeks. Nice deal there. Ty Gibbs for 10. After Ty Gibbs, we got John Hunter. John Hunter coming up. And then Christopher Bell in the hole. Ty Gibbs happening. Who's got that? Steve T. Steve T. Remember, it's not sudden death. And don't forget, this is our last giveaway SVG here. Steve T. Steve T. Congrats. Here's John Hunter. Oh, Linda's here. Hey, anything big, Linda? Any good hits? I wish I could have watched the people coming in chat. I gotta say hi to people. All right, here's Christopher Bell. Christopher Bell for 10. And our last one that has a pre-bid on it is Kurt Busch. We'll do Kurt Busch. And then everybody else is house drivers. Oh, Bill Elliott. Somebody grabbed a little Bill Elliott there. Yeah, it's there is I'm hoping. Hold on. Don't worry. There's skunk insurance. If somebody gets skunked, I will send you either. I have packs of 2024. Here's Kurt Busch. Kurt Busch happening right now. Shot clock, game clock. Let's see if we can get that in. 2024 Donruss or 2024 Prism. Prisms are the green blaster boxes. Oh, here we go. Who's got a free SVG? You never know. It's going to Budman. Budman, congrats. Congrats on that, Budman. There you go. All right, how about a little Carson Hocevar on a pre-bid there? And then one more. There's a pre-bid on Bill Elliott. Let's run Bill Elliott here. Was Budman here? Maybe he stepped away. And then I don't see any more pre-bids. Oh, there you go, Budman. Congrats. A little SVG right there. Yeah. All right. I don't see any more pre-bids. So we are going to open the box. We're going to go open it up. Let's go see. I need this. I need this to send it to you. And then, like I said, we're only opening case 1. This is case 1 right here in front of us. Let's go. Hold on. Let me unpin this. Let me get the lights shiny. All right. Let me clean up the area. We're ready. So, like I said, if before as we're opening these up, there's some nice drivers. Maybe if it does hit, maybe I'll If you want, go send me a if anybody wants me to send them a box. If you want me to send you an empty box, just send me a private chat, and and I'll remember to do that. It's like I said, just pay for the shipping. You could have the box. I know some people sell them for $10. You could have the box. I'm not. In fact, terrible before I open it, so there's no shenanigans. I still have. I don't know if you noticed in the corner there. See, that's my stack of 2023, because I just can't bring myself to throw them out. That's 2023, and right behind it, I don't know if you see it, right on top, that's 2022 boxes. So if anybody, all I ask is you pay for the shipping. Like I said, I'd have to put it in a bigger box. It wouldn't be that much weight. Uh, if let me check the pre. Yeah, just put a pre-bid on it while I'm opening these up. Like I said, I'll only run the ones that are pre-bid, and that's about the best I can do here, everybody. Those are, that's probably the. There you go. There you go. Amarola. Just got to pay for the boxes. So I think some of these bigger names at $1 is just, wouldn't be um, just wouldn't be affordable. Oh, look at that! It has a. Okay, now if that's a tamper-proof seal, shouldn't it be over the cut? I mean, am I missing something here, or is that just probably a panini thing? Like they just put that on every box? Yeah, I don't like. I don't want to be mean. Am I? Am I? Am I missing something here? Shouldn't that be over the tear, over the cut? Uh, Look at, yeah, no. Panini, they provide a service for cards. I don't want to, some, yeah. There's some good stuff. I enjoy opening up the boxes. I enjoy that they're holding firm against what's it called, Fanatics. Fanatics is buying everybody out. So I like that they're, you know countersuing and trying to stay in the card business. Let me zoom the camera out a touch. 1 second. Now, if you like break two, like I said, just one more time, zoom out. There you go. Break two is going to have. I will send everybody as soon as the cases show up. Hopefully tomorrow, during the hopefully by noon. But I'll as soon as I get information, I will post it. And if a couple people who've done breaks before, are you? I think I just cloned this one and put it up, and I'll put it up for 2 TBA. I'll put the time TBA so you could follow it. Now I have another break posted because some of you know I always do breaks on the release day and the next day. So that has nothing to do with this break. That's totally separate. And so if you want to follow that one, please, by all means, follow that one. And speaking of following, if you're new here, nothing wrong with following our stream, even though this didn't run as smooth as it usually does. But sometimes you can't rely on the delivery people. Here, we'll do a little. When we had a good luck, I know we don't need to cut this, but we had a good luck. We cut this and there was a 101 in it. So I'm going to try that again. Let me unpin this one. And the buy it nows, I would wait till tomorrow because I'm going to do a little better on those on case two. I'm going to do a little better on those. But yeah, Brendan, this is case one. This is our first one and only one. Oh, here's another one. Here's another one right there. Oh, let's try this side. Okay, so there's three seals. This is like, as you notice, this is my first. We're only breaking one. Yeah, we're only breaking one. Case two is not going to show up till tomorrow. Until tomorrow, hopefully by noon tomorrow. So it's not showing up. Unfortunately, we had a big delivery problem. So this is from a different distributor. So case two will break tomorrow. And if you feel if that's too confusing for you, I do apologize for that. And of course, if you want me to refund your case two purchase, I'd be more than willing to do that. I feel bad. It's out of my control though. But I don't want. I know you're looking for a release day break, and wow, these are pretty sealed. Okay, we got seals everywhere. All right, I got my no peeking. I got my no peeking. Nothing in there. Yeah. Look at, look at Kyle. Kyle working the angles. Good job, Kyle. All right, there we go. There we go. Nothing in there. I'm going to open a couple of the packs at a time. I'll leave that right there on camera. I just want to look at I've seen people break them, but I haven't seen it myself. So let's see what we got. How about our first card is a Dale Earnhardt right there. That's a good start. 3 out of 25. Okay, a little Dale Earnhardt. I have all the top loaders ready to go because I wasn't sure exactly all the different sizes. That's number 3, Dale Earnhardt. Let me get a few of these. So I have them all ready. Here's the base. You guys seen those? The base. How about what do you think? 75 point? Nope. 100 point. Ooh, no, can't mess with Junior. Although I don't know if this is going on the Wall of Fame. We'll put that right there. Put that right there. Here comes the other base card is, oh, look at that, Bobby Allison. Oh, moment of silence, please. This one's numbered 36 out of 49. Look at that. Oh, a good guy. Really good guy. I like that. That's a nice card. So there's the base. We can see that. All right. We'll leave the booklet for last. So let's just keep pulling from the bottom. Are the autographs on the bottom or they follow in order? Let's see. All right. Oh, that's 3 color. Noah Gregson. Race used tires. Well, I don't want to be. I don't think that's tires. Is that tires? It looks like sheet metal to me. 3 color. This is 59 out of 75. We give a little shout out. 59 out of 75. So our low number is that Bobby Allison. Hold on. There you go. That's a nice fit. I want to get the. Still's not making the Wall of Fame. We'll show those. Just show them one more time after we take a look. And here comes. There's another one. Kuchinekis. 44 out of 99. Looks like another sheet metal. All right, first impressions. These are, NT. I could see the NT flair here. You got 2. I do like it's the first 2 sheet metal out of 99. Even they're multicolored. Take a look at that. Building some. Here comes autographs, I believe. Oh, nope. Still Chase Elliott. Chase Elliott is signing. Yeah, you got to go with marketing. Here's a Chase Elliott. This is numbered 73 out of 99. I'm good at miniature golf. The windmill keeps getting in my way. Yeah, okay. This is out of 99. Yeah, I could see it because the patch is one color. 78. There you go, 78. Now the autographs, right? Now the autographs. No JJ's yet, but there's a Brett Moffitt, Mr. Moffitt. Okay? I like on card, jumbo patch. How we feeling there? I like the on card, 94 out of 99. That's our first auto. The Kyle Busch. Well, I put the autos right there. I haven't reached for the Wall of Fame yet. Now we got a little DiBenedetto. All right. If someone's collecting, I bet you could put the. What are we looking at here? It's not his name. Out of 25, here's our low number, 10 out of 25. Still on card. On card for you. Is it the 20? This is 21. Yeah. Premium patch 2021 card. Take a look. I like the pattern. We'll stand it up. We'll stand it up. I don't know if it's going on the wall, but we'll stand it up. I like the pattern. How about a little Ryan Newman? There's tires for sure. Clutch factor. 23 out of 49. Anybody? I haven't drove it. Can anybody still know how to use a clutch? Anybody? I don't even think I'm trying to think of. What was the last car I drove that was stick shift? That's nice. Again, I like the patch. I'm gonna put that up. We'll put these display here. I don't know if they're making the wall, but put the autographs up. And one more, and then the booklet. Here we go with a. How about a track pass signature? A little on card Ryan Blaney. That's a nice card. Ryan, sign wherever you like to sign. It's not. There's no designated signature, and he put it right there. A nice, lot of color. I kind of like that card. That might. I think this is going on the wall. Okay, if you need to walk around your chair here in a second, because we're going for the booklet, that's not too bad. Ryan Blaney, what's the number here? We got a number. It is 16 out of 99. 16 out of 99. Yeah, I like that card. Let's put that right there. Can you see it still? Let's keep that on the wall. Oh, Ryan Blaney. All right, here we go. Here's the booklet. Now remember, I was a very vocal of 2023. You can't have a patch. You can't have a booklet with just no autograph and two sheets. So come on. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Jumbo booklet. Jimmy Johnson. There's the JJ. Who was looking for JJ here? Okay, ready? Ready? Well, no autograph. Booklet. Who's gonna take this to JJ and get him to sign it? Let's see. 6, 8, 19, 19 out of 25. I think the booklet's nice. I like that. Take a look. Let me get it protected for you. I don't know if these, even the super thick top loaders, I don't know if this is, oh yeah, I think they'll fit. I'm going to keep those corners nice. Let's see. I got the big stuff. I got the jumbo. Oh, look at that. Look at that. I got the jumbo protection in here. But no autographs, so I'm not putting it on display. It's still a booklet. We'll put it right there. All right, and then don't worry, we'll get to that in a second. There you go. How's that for our first case one? Okay, our first box of case one. Again, if you're here for case two, that is not happening today. I feel bad. I just got to keep saying that. And then let's do a couple of those silver packs here. Let's do them both. There's a lot of protection here. 1, 2, Well, hold on, that didn't work last time. We didn't get a one-on-one, so I'm not. Let's mix it up here. We'll open up the silver packs right now. All right, that's a little thinner than the first one. A little thinner. Okay, let's do the silver packs first. Here it was from the first one. All right, we got Austin Hill. We got Austin Hill. Ready? Ready? Austin Hill, and Ryan Newman. Austin Hill, and Ryan Newman. Oh no, it's still doing the Diet Coke right there. Still all caffeined up for you. Here's the other silver pack. Right. That's a good one. That's a good one. A triple Austin. All right. Tanner Gray, KK, and Matt Mills. Right. These are the 2024. These are the 2024. All right. There was the sparkles. It's a little thinner than the other one. Let's see what we got on this one. Maybe redemption then. Those booklets. You're saying they're usually the horizontal. That's my first booklet. I've seen them both in breaks I watched. There you go. Nothing in that one. Nothing in that one. All right. Uh, Here we go. We'll start from the bottom. It is. Yeah, I don't think they're guaranteeing. I've seen Kyle Busch. Hold on a second. Let's think positive. 10 out of 10. Here's our low number of the day so far. Kyle Busch. 100 point. Yeah, it fits nicely. 100 point there for Kyle Busch. That's a base. We'll keep the base right there. Yeah, let me do we could show some of these at the end. Here's the patches from the last one. Here's the base from the last one. There's the autos from the last one. And here comes, boom. Here's the other Austin Dillon. 19? Oh, who's got good eyes? 19 out of 49. Let's see. Might have to get some more 100 points. Not used to using the 100 point. There you go. We'll put that with. All right, let's keep going. Here is a little Ricky Stenhouse. 10 out of 25. This is a tires. I kind of like that design. It's, wheels. Ten out of 25. And another patch of, all right, the jumbo, little fuzz right there. Little Sam Meyer. 7 out of 99, it looks like. I mean, Ricky the Dragon Stenhouse, he's everywhere. Vertical patch. And I think one more patch here. Let's see. One more. It is. Oh, the dual patch. All right. We got Chase Briscoe, Noah Gregson. So let me set this up here. Here's how we do it. Like a dual autograph would have been nicer, but dual patch here. Okay, so we got, let's see who has these. Chase Briscoe was. Chase Briscoe is looking for in case one is Gangrene. Gangrene, you got Chase Briscoe and Noah Gregson. Noah Gregson in case one. Where is Noah Gregson? Here we go. Noah Gregson is Indy, right? Indy? Is he Indy here? Gangrene or Indy? Are you guys here? Indy, there you go. All right, so what is your, hold on, get you the two. We got blue and green. Oh, great. Okay, so anybody have a preference? Blue or green? Cubs, Cubs. That's my team, man. No preference? Indy? You want to call it? Same here. Okay, so let's go with, well, let's see. Okay, I don't have, let's go with Noah Gregson's blue and Chase Elliott's green. Let me get a box here. We'll do it just like Vegas. Move that aside so everybody can see. All right, ready? So the higher number, remember 0 is the low number. So we said Noah Gregson is blue, Chase Elliott or Chase Briscoe's green. We'll do the higher number. Pair of nines. How's that? Wow, my luck's changing, everybody. Pair of nines. Do it again. Nine. Still the blue is still 9. Still blue 9. So Noah Gregson. This is going. Let me write that down. This is going to Noah Gregson on the dual. That's my first duel. Cut. Good old Solomon. All right, there's our first duel of the day. I would like an autograph. That autograph would have been nice. All right. Speaking of autographs, are we at the autograph part yet? Let's see. How about? Boom. Nope. No autograph. Ty Gibbs swatch, 88 out of 99. Treasured swatch. It looks like he could have signed it right there. Oh, that's kind of on the thicker side. Put that with the swatches. Give me a second here. Hey, yeah, no redemptions. Don't jinx it. The skills, don't jinx it. Okay, here's the autographs. Let's see. First one is Jake Drew. Oh, where'd they get him to sign? See, well, it could be worse. It could be a Jake Drew redemption. Sorry, Jake. Jake's mom's watching. I gotta be nice. Let's see a little thicker here. All right, moving along. Nothing to see there. How about a little Vinnie Miller? Got a little Vinnie Miller here. Wait, good job, Kyle. Way to be positive. Okay, maybe I'm going to send those cases back. Is this 2023? All right. How about come on. How about okay, here's about a little Austin Dillon. Bookend, 49 out of 49. He's drinking his Coca-Cola. The moment. Take a look at that one. And the last one of this box number 2 is boom. Jeff Gordon. Oh, look at that. Well, that's not too shabby. 11 out of 49. Jeff Gordon on card autograph. That's making the wall. See, I complained too much about the booklets. They're like, oh, screw you! I'm not going to put any booklets in every case. I saw that. All right, there you go. That's box number 2. Oh yeah, it's he might be breaking. Was he? I saw that. I left. I was watching him break before I got on. I like the Jimmy Johnson booklet. I would have liked it to be autographed, but I like the Jimmy Johnson booklet. And that Ryan Blaney one, that's a nice card. Look at me being positive. I'm a positive guy. There we go. All right, how we still not too thick there. That's a metaphor. Yeah, I was gonna say I might not be accepting those other cases. No, no, no. Come on, we're gonna be positive here. We got good stuff happening. It can't all be winners. Okay. Nothing in there. Nothing there. All right. Let's see what we got here. First one is a little Chris Buescher. Yeah, that's a clean card. I like the nice clean card. Nice clean. Hold on a second. I need more of the 100-point top loaders. Give me a second. Let me go grab some of those. Yeah, it looks like it's either 100-point or 130s. It looks like the two that we got there. There we go. 100 points. That's a clean card. I like some of the base cards better than the patch cards. There's little Jeff Burton. Yeah, give me a second here. Hold on, let me put the little penny sleeve on this one. Give me a second. There you go. Yeah, this is 1 out of 3. That's kind of a nice low number for who's it? Jeff Burton. That's out of 3. We're putting that right there. And let me grab the Jeff Gordon one. There you go. Take a picture. It's funny. You take a screenshot and everybody's like, hey, Westy, loser, Westy. All right. I was just thinking that. Be nice. No. Here is going to the patches. We got LaJoie. 23 out of 99. What's he got in his hand there? Is that a little 23 out of 99? That's a nice patch. Yeah, the got advertised. I should have grabbed the 130 point. Here comes another patch of Mr. Bonsignor. Fire suit. This is 76 out of 99. I got stone cold. You got to have a couple beers during the race. Oh, did I miss? Yeah, we're only doing one case today. If don't, I'm gonna repost this for tomorrow. We only got one case delivered today. The others are coming tomorrow, hopefully tomorrow morning. But I will tag everybody once I find out better on that date. Um, yeah, sorry, Pit Lizard. It was we're getting a lot more cases tomorrow. So I appreciate everybody's patience on that. It just couldn't be helped. A little bad, Brad. Which, let me say one more time, it has nothing to do with the break posted tomorrow. This is for everybody here. We'll just, says it 8 out of 99. Yeah. And then hopefully my bad luck of shipping is over with. Oh, wait. I don't like when the penny sleeve is all crinkled. Sorry. That'll bother me. I know some people want to take a picture, but make sure we keep a nice clean penny sleeve. There you go. There you go. No, I didn't see any solids yet. All right, we have to work on that one. It's a pretty sharp color, though. All right, I still think we're on a patch. Here comes another patch of Kyle Larson. Look, he's all suave. Little Kyle Larson. This is 96 out of 99. Take a look at that. All right, here we're at the autographs. First autograph is Austin Hill. A little jumbo patch, 43 out of 99. Did they pull some of the 2023 because it wasn't selling? So let's just put it in the next one. No, I don't want to squeeze that in there. Let's use a bigger. Yeah. How about put a little nicer stuff in there so I sell it, like not blank patches. We'll put it against the wall there. There's our autograph of that one. Another autograph of Daniel Suarez. Of course, there's a Daniel Suarez. I'm a Daniel Suarez magnet. I always get a Daniel Suarez in there. All right, what do we think? This is 6 out of 13. Obviously, 13. That's a cool card. You know, okay, this is very dorky. It would be really cool if 6 out of 13. What was the sixth to approve the Constitution of the 13? What was 6 of the 13? I don't know, but it'd be really cool if I did know that. And uh oh. Ready? Oh, this is the Justin Bonsignor box. I'm a positive, happy guy here. So I'm trying to. I know maybe Justin is yeah 69 out of 99. We do have a redemption here. Here's give me a second here. Let me find a little cover to keep the okay. Maybe it's a dual autograph here. All right, ready? It says 2024 National Treasure. Well, you never know with this box. It could be 2023. Dual. Oh, it is a dual auto. It is a dual auto. Ready? Set. Card number 2. Well, looky dooky. The Deegan. Ah, That's not too shabby. Who had Deegan? I put them both together. I did not have. So this is Deegan. I put them on the same one. Let's see who got that. That's going to the skills. Is that you? Let me do the skills. Hey. Oh, broke car guy. See, we're being positive here. I put Brian Deegan though. I did not know it was Hayden Deegan. Oh, I thought it was only Brian. I hold on. This is nice. This is getting on. They're different ones. Look at that. I think that's pretty cool. That's very nice. That's a nice card. We'll put that goes maybe top shelf. Maybe top shelf there. Oh well, there's always one in the family. Mine has two. All right. Well, let me open the next one, and then we'll. This is our last one. Remember, case two, unfortunately, is coming tomorrow. I do apologize for that. I'm gonna stop saying that, but this is our last one of the day. And there is. I'm gonna send some 2024 Donruss and 2024 Prism cards. If you did get skunked, let me go to those in a second. Yep, little regular size. All right, let's go with the silver packs first. We got Brendan Jones. Oh, little Dale. There's our Dale Earnhardt and Denny Hamlin. Nope. Daniel Hemrick. Sorry, Daniel Hemrick. And the other silver pack is Sammy Meyer. Yeah, let's see an auto. Ready? Tyler Reddick and Tyler Reddick. Wow, this is a Tyler Reddick pack. Back-to-back Tyler Reddicks. All right, last box of the day. If you're in case two, that did not show up, so we're going to break it tomorrow. And I will tag you when I find out more about the time when it's showing up. And I appreciate your patience. There'll be giveaways in that. I'm going to do a little trying to, sorry about UPS. All right, here we go. Ready? Chase Briscoe. I kind of like these base cards, especially when they're 101s. I kind of like these bases aren't too shabby. Here's our first 101 of the night. Little Chase Briscoe. It looks like the platinum. 1 of 1. There you go. We'll give a little shout out. Who had Chase Briscoe? You pick that up at the end. Chase. We're looking at on break one. Gangrene. Are you here? There it is. There he is. There's you get the 101. We'll put that on the top. Oops, sorry about that. Hey, is it a case? Put that on the top. Right there. Oh, can you see the top? There you go. Next base, still a base. We're still on a base of Chris Buescher. There's a Chris Buescher 12 out of 25. 12 out of 25. I might be. I like the base cards. The patches are good too. Ready? Here comes Austin Dillon. Austin Dillon 49 out of 75. Yeah, he needs his hat. He's got to have a hat on. Oh, hold on. One more pack. So I know I got to bring 3 packs of 130 points. All right. Let's keep it right there. We know we're going to have a few of these. There's the patch. There was a nice Jimmy card. Here is. Ooh, more Newman. 16 out of 25. That's, I think, might need a little thicker on the top loader there. On the patch. Another patch of Bobby Labonte. Looking all mean mugging it. Yeah, 19 out of 99. And that's a nice one. A little Chris Buescher. Timelines. I like those jumbo ones. But yeah, Chris Buescher, we said his name. 10 out of 10. Take a look at that. I mean, out of 10. Out of 10, that gets up there. Are we at the autographs yet? I think we are. Okay, here we go. Last 4 autographs. First one is. Oh, who had Justin Allgaier? Somebody picked him up at the end, and he's getting a little reward. That's a nice card. I agree. Look at that. I do like that they're using better patches. This is 5 out of 5. Yeah, yep. I agree. If you're putting it, makes it 5, yeah, that would make sense. You could put 5 of those together. If you're putting that, I think this is getting up here also. I like that out of 5. So we got a 1 out of 1, 1 out of 3, 1 out of 5, and 1 out of 10 out of 10. So I know that's a nice one. Who had Justin? I think someone picked him up. Let's go, Archie. Is Archie here? Yeah, there you are. There you are. Congrats on that. And here comes another one of course, Harrison Burton. He's being all reflective. Kind of your standard prime, 2020, 23 prime. Put that there. 2 more. Ready? Boom. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Mark Martin, one of my favorites. We got on card 7 out of 49. I mean, I never met him, but I feel he's a nice guy. I mean, he's a good guy. Mark Martin. There you go. And so put some effort into that autograph too, unlike some people. All right, last card of the day. Again, thanks everybody for putting up with the delays today. I appreciate it. If you're in case 2, I will tag you when I know more about when the second set of cases coming in. And if you're enjoying what we're doing, trust me, it gets a little better. It's not as chaotic like this. Um, please follow because tomorrow it's already posted on another break tomorrow. Okay, last card of the night is boom. It is Noah Gragson again. Gragson wins 4 in a row. 22 out of 75. Let's show. Let's show the autographs here. We got them, obviously, the 101 up there. Deegan, that's probably one of the nicest ones. It didn't have a number on it, but the dual autograph Deegan card. I like the Justin Allgairs. The booklet was Jimmy Johnson. Nice Jeff Gordon autograph and Ryan Blaney autograph. Here's the other autographs. Little Noah Gragson, Austin Dillon, Von Miller. And we got Jake Drew, Matt DiBenedetto, Brett Moffitt, and Newman. Plus Daniel Suarez, which was a nice, let me grab these to show everybody. Daniel Suarez was a nice Stars and Stripes auto. More Harrison Burton Love. Mark Martin, I like that. That's a nice card. We got a dual patch. Noah Gragson, and just going to Noah Gragson there. Austin Hill and Justin Bonsignor. I am liking the base cards. Chris Buescher, Austin Dillon, Bobby Allison, Kyle Busch, and Dale right there on the base. And here's our patches. Patches, wasn't too keen on them. We've got Bobby Labonte, Ryan Newman, Austin Dillon, Kyle Larson. Got a couple more of Bad Brad, more Justin Love, not Justin Bonsignor Love, Corey LaJoie, Ty Gibbs, Sam Meyer, Ricky the Dragon Stenhouse, a little Chase Elliott, and another Napa Christian Eckes, and more Noah Gragson to finish it off. Again, thank you so much. Like I said, look for a link, look for a tag on case 2, and I will let everybody know. Okay, the Buescher one. Let's see. Hold on here. That's Briscoe. Yeah, here we go. That's a nice guy. That's a pretty nice one. Here we go. It's 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10 on this one. We'll put it right there. Anybody? I'd be happy to raid somebody who's going right now. Let's take a look. Anybody's buddy going now? Who do we got here? Who's raiding? Oh, Westside's still doing it. Let's join Westside in action here. We'll go right to Westside. Have a good day, everybody, and look for those for case 2.